Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is some kind of review. I don't know which one. Y'all can see the title of what it is, okay? But first things first, like if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Send to yourself. Send to yourself. Okay. Do not forget that you can also like this video because it helps YouTube share it. So hit the like button, okay? You can share the video on your social media and also comment in the comment section below, okay? You can follow me on IG and on Twitter, okay? At J_Lees_Corner. If it's not on the screen somewhere, it is in the description box below. Just hit the description box and get all the information you want. Okay? Let the foolishness begin. Okay? Now, first up, we have Geoffrey and Varya, who I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing her name wrong, but whatever. Now, don't let these smiling faces fool you, okay? So we see they are still trying to, chit-chat and everything, and get stuff figured out. They're still being very weird and awkward around each other. And then she's telling him how, I don't think I'm going to stay in a hotel with you because my friend just does not think it's safe. We don't think it's safe either. We don't, okay? And so she's going to stay at a friend's house who stays in the same city, but it's not sleep in the same hotel room as him. Now, I think she could have also gotten her own hotel room that he could have possibly paid for, but, to save money. I get that she's gonna stay at her friend's house or whatever. Now he says, I understand. But he says he's also disappointed because, I just feel like we need all the time we have to get to know each other. I'm like, she's only not sleeping there. It's not like you're not going to see her the whole time you're there. But I digress. Okay, now, they get to the hotel. And they sit in the room talking or whatever. And they both realize they're both just nervous. And that's why they seem so awkward. They're both nervous or whatever. Because she brings up how I just thought Americans like this had more, it was just more touchy-feely or whatever. And he seems to not be that way. So when they both kind of say how they're nervous, he's like, oh, okay, cool. And she's also happy that he said, oh, yeah, I'm just nervous. He then says, well, yeah, I figured that you didn't like me. And that's why you did not want to stay with me at the hotel. I'm like, don't try to use that reverse bullshit on. I'm like, bruh, that is definitely like some reverse bullshit if I've ever heard it. But I digress. She says, no, it's not that or whatever. Anyway, she says, no, that's not what it is. It's just, it's very quick. I just met you, whatever, and it's very fast, so I don't want to spend the night with you just yet, okay? So she said, oh, that's what it is. He said, okay, fine. So we then see they go out to eat, and she orders him some food, okay, some fish. I heard her say fish. That's what I thought. I'm like, okay, some good fish is fine. This is what they brought to the table. Yeah, that circly thing with the fork is the fish. Now, it's like a casserole, if you ask me. It has some onions, carrots, eggs, mayonnaise, potatoes, and fish is in the middle of that. And he's like, oh, okay, I don't know why anyone would call this food. It's just really, really weird. I don't know what it is. This is weird. He tries it. He doesn't like it, but he tries it. I would not have tried it. I would have been like, no, thank you. I'm not hungry. I'll eat in 2 weeks. But I digress. Anyway, she then asked him, do you cook food at home? He says, yeah. She said, oh, I didn't know if you cook food, if you had a maid or whatever. He then brings up how before his ex used to do a lot of the cooking. She would do a lot of cooking and whatever. Oh, okay. And why did y'all break up? And he's like, I don't really like to talk about that because sometimes when you talk about that, it makes things weird or that's all someone can focus on. And I'm like, only unless you killed them or beat them or kidnapped them. That's what makes it weird, okay? Anyway, he's hiding his past from her. But I'm like, you have to know she's going to find out. She's completely going to find out. But I digress. She then said, well, why did you tell me that you didn't have kids? He then said, no, No, I didn't say that. No, he said I just didn't tell you I had kids. I didn't say I had any. So I didn't say that I did not have any. I just didn't tell you I had them at all. And I'm like, you still didn't mention that you have children. He then brings up how, well, because she said that she found out that he had kids via his social media. Mm, He says, well, I didn't want to involve the kids until I knew this would be something. Because, again, they've only been talking, girl. They've only been talking for 3 weeks. No, I'm sorry, 3 months. And so I do think first dates, you should bring up if you have children. Okay, I'll have to meet your kids, but I should know that you have them. Because what if I don't want a man who has kids? You did not mention it at all. Shit for girl. He's had all kind of shit. Okay. Anyway, they still sit there, have like a good, not good dinner, whatever, and then it's time for them to part ways. So she's going back to her friend's house. He's going back to his hotel. And they will see each other tomorrow. This is already starting off very weird, because the fact that he did not tell her about the kids, the fact that he does not want to discuss his ex when we know what happened with the ex, is literally all over the news. Okay, all over social media. She gonna find out. Okay, just know that. Anyway, we then have, what's the girl name? I'll put this picture because I didn't have it up already. Lisa and Usman. I thought his name was Usman with a B, but we see it's Usman. Okay, and we see he's 30 and she's 52. Okay, and I mean, everyone deserves love. I will leave it at that. So we see Usman. Okay, we see Usman in Nigeria. Okay, yes, you see this right. Yes, Usman is in the bed. He has the hookah right there. Yes, that is a man in the bed as well. Usman brings up how because the economy is bad there, people live together. Okay, so he lives with his friends, and him and at least one of the friends share a bed. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Anyway, so, because he's, and that friend's name is Giant, because he's tall. And I'm like, he's, okay. I'm like, he's really sharing a bed with a grown man. So again, this is Usman. Girl. Anyway, he brings up how, he in the house getting dressed, taking a little shower, with a bucket of water and everything. And then him and his friends, the two friends he lived with, go out to eat and chit chat a little bit. He's showing them pictures of Lisa, his love, his lady love, his baby love. Okay. Again, he's 30, she's 52. Now, he tells them, I love her. I want to be with her forever. Really? You love her? That's her? Because the picture, she's a, older white woman. Face a little plump, but the picture's from like the boobs up, and that's it. Oh, that's the microphone. Anyway, so he like, look, I'm gonna be with her forever. You know what I'm saying? I want to be with her, whatever. And I also want to be a huge star in America. I'm like, I bet you do. So he brings up how they're like, well, did she support your career? Well, yeah, she does. She's my #1 fan. However, she also will respond back and DM and comment to any woman who comments on my post and puts any kind of loving type of emoji or response. She's consistently DMing people saying, stay away from my husband. Okay, do that. And so she can be a little bit, difficult to deal with for that, because she's basically harassing his fans. I'm like, you tell her to stop. Anyway, we then see he and the two friends get dressed up in traditional Nigerian garb. I was like, oh, looks like, I don't think I've ever seen Michael dressed up like that. Okay, now that's Giant, who was in the bed with Usman, and the other guy in the blue, his name was also Usman. Is everyone's name? I was so confused. I'm like, wait a minute. I think Giant goes by. I'm like, this Usman can't be his real name. It can't be, because how are the two Usmans? Is that a normal? I mean, I guess here we have like two Davids and two Beckys and two Keishas. So I guess so. I'm like, Usman, two Usmans? Okay. So again, they all are dressed up in traditional garb to go pick up Lisa from the airport, okay? And then, they like in the car ride over, they're like, what if you see her or she gets here and you are not, attracted to her? Now, he didn't get flowers and teddy bears and stuff or whatever, and but what if you're not attracted to her? He's like, well, I think she's beautiful, okay? But if wait. No, I do think she's beautiful, but if I'm not attracted to her and we're married, that would be a problem. I say, well, I think, Houston, we may have a problem, okay? Anyway, so she gets there, and they smile, and they hug, and everything, okay? They smile, and they hug, whatever, and they kiss each other, and I mean, like, a lot of kissing. And it's not as disgusting as it is with Michael and Angela, because we just don't like Angela. We don't dislike Lisa just shit. We don't know Lisa that much. It wasn't disgusting, but it was still like, okay, stop kissing so much. Calm down, okay? Calm down. Anyway, he then says, she isn't what I thought she will look like because she has more belly. Because she has more belly. Meaning she probably kept sending him photos from the boobs up. But she said that they had been FaceTime and video chatting and he seen her whole body. When? Let me know. Okay, anyway, so he then brings up how, I do wish she had bigger boobs, smaller waist, and big hips. I say, well, you got the wrong person. If you want somebody with big boobs, a small waist, and big hips, you may not want to get a 52-year-old white woman like Lisa. Okay, there's some out there who are, J-Lo, thinking in the stick or whatever, but not Lisa. Lisa's a regular white woman. You know what I'm saying? No tea, no shade or whatever. Yeah. Anyway, he then says, despite her not looking how I like, her heart is beautiful, and that is what matters sometimes. And he laughs. I'm looking like he really wants to get to America. I mean, anyway, he introduces her to the roommates, who was like laughing when they see her, and not like in her face laughing, but you can see by their reaction, they're like, oh my god, we did not expect this. Like, no, my god, okay. But they're nice. Hey, Lisa, whatever. They shake her hand and everything, whatever. And then it's like they've only seen half of her. They're just surprised that she has a belly. And I'm like, it's belly. People in Nigeria have bellies too. I've seen belly women over there. I don't get the bullshit. Anyway, so they laughing a little bit because she gets in the car. Oh yeah, she's bigger than we thought she would be. Do you like that? He's like, you know what it is? And they're making like round. I'm like, she gonna see this on the television, because Usman is also doing that with Giant and Usman number 2. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So they in the car driving back to the hotel. And, she says, I think a mosquito bit me on my ear because it keeps itching. She says how she just wanted it to be her and Usman, this Usman, the whole time she was there. So she hopes that he's not going to be breaking promises because he brought his friends and he should not have. I'm like, I think the friends are the driver, but I digress. So, he brings up how Lisa really wants it to be just them two for 3 weeks, and that's not realistic because if we're going to get married, I want her to see my life here, and it's going to include me having to show her around and be around other people. We can't just, be with only each other for 3 weeks. Like, that doesn't make any sense. I said it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? What it is. So they get back to the hotel, and, it's the roses and the teddy bear, whatever, and they're hugging and kissing and whatever on the bed and everything. And the producers then ask him, like, are you looking forward to having sex with Lisa? Okay. He then says, yeah. Despite the fact she is not the kind of lady I am attracted to. His words, not mine. His words, despite the fact that she is not the kind of lady I am attracted to. She still has girl parts. I still have boy parts. And so it will go down. Meaning, she has a vagina. He has a penis. They will meet. And I'm like, girl. And they put the cameras out. I'm looking like, this is... Michael and Angela seem to really like each other and want to be together. I get a feel from him. He is really doing this to get to America. Whereas with Michael, I feel like he really, for some strange reason, wants to be with Angela. I don't know why, but he does. Usman is trying to get over here, and that's it. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay. Next up, we have a newcomer. I think this is her picture. I hope it is. Yes, Stephanie. Stephanie is 29 from Yonkers, New York, and she is a YouTuber. Okay, and she vlogs about her life and whatever. Now she said she moved to America when she was 7 from the Czech Republic, and so she stayed to herself a lot when she was younger, and then once she got older as well, and then she found YouTube and began to reach out more and meet more people, and now she's on the show. Anyway, she met, who is it? Erica. Erica's 24 from Australia. She's a photographer, and she looks different in each picture that they showed of her based on her makeup. So I am going to be interested to see how she looks with no makeup. This is very made up. Very made up. So I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, so they're both bisexual. Okay, both bisexual, whatever. And, you know, they've been talking for over a year, and they met basically kind of through her YouTube, but just social media and everything. And so she's going to meet her the first time, and it's been, of course, 3 weeks in Australia. But the thing is, her mom and her family does not know that she's half lesbian, okay? Bisexual and everything, okay? And she does not want to fall out with her mom when her mom finds out that she's half lesbian, and that she's going to visit somebody else who's also half lesbian. And I'm like, girl, because it would crush me if me and my mom fell out because of this. I'm like, so did your mama not like gay people? Is that what it is? Or, cause I'm like, what's going on here? What's going on here? Okay, because you're scared. You're scared of her life. But you're on a show about it. It's just so weird. So, but she brings up how her family thinks that she's on a show based on her illness. She was diagnosed with a condition to where there's complete failure to her bone marrow. So she had to help with the blood transfusions and everything. Her immune system is compromised. She even a common cold or the flu could kill her because her body, doesn't fight off infection the way others do. So something simple that my body can fight off, hers can't. So she, has to be very cautious. She has to have a lot of testing done or whatever to be sure that she does not have any kind of infection. So our family does not think that she should go on this trip because you have to consistently be tested for things. Traveling, you can get any kind of bug or whatever. So they don't think it's smart, and they don't get why she's going. She has not said, because I've been talking to a girl for a year that I like, we dating, and I might marry her. That's what it was. Anyway, so, she talking to the family, whatever, they having dinner, and they're like, so why you shouldn't go, this could happen, that could happen, you're gonna need your, Mom, I know all that stuff, Mom, any question you have for me, I've already answered it, whatever, I'm gonna get my blood work done before I leave, I get done as soon as I get back, so then it's fine. But why are you going? Asked her brother. Well, I'm going to meet a friend. I'm going to stay for 3 weeks or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And the mom's like, well, I don't get it. Like, why? Well, because she's a good friend. We've been talking for a year. You know what I'm saying? Well, why can't she come here? Well, if I go there and we remain friends, then she'll come here. But she does not tell them that she's bisexual going to Australia to meet her half-lesbian girlfriend. I'm like, You can't fool the mama. So that's really all that we got from them too. And I think it's some foolishness gonna go down with the girl. So we then see Darcey. So Darcey face looks different every time we see her. This is how I look at Darcey. This is the face I make looking at Darcey's face. Okay? I feel like she was so beautiful before. Even like the first season she was on here, she looked fine. Every season she looks different. Every season she's had more work done to look worse. Okay? Anyway, Darcey got a text from her sister that there were photos of Tom with some lady. You see the picture? The lady is all between his legs. And then Tom's hand is on the lady's upper thigh. Okay, that's a sexual picture. Okay? Ain't no man putting his hand near the lady's thigh unless he's been near her thigh. Okay? And so she's upset. Mainly because, as she said, we and him did not break up. So he should not be out here taking, and it was other photos too. I'm saying, and she's like, we had a fight a few weeks ago, whatever, and we blocked each other on social media, so I can't see his posts. Her sister's fiance, Florin, sent her sister the pictures, and the sister then showed them to Darcey because Florin and Tom are cool. I'm like, So she's pissed. She's very pissed off because, like, why is he coming to see me if he's posting these pictures of him with this lady on his social media? I'm like, girl, because your face is different. That man is tired of dating somebody who he don't know who he gonna see when he sees you. He tired of that shit, okay? Anyway, so her and the sister go out to eat and stuff, and they chit chat and everything, or whatever. And they in the car, no, they in the car driving. It's just so dumb. I know it's just so dumb. I can't believe it. I can't believe him either. Okay, he probably doesn't really love you. He probably didn't. I'm looking like, y'all get on all of my nerves. It's just, where's the damn picture? Because I'm like, y'all just be extra. This extra. Read all about it for no damn reason. Look at these two. Look at these two. First. Darce, what's going on? I'm so mad at Tom. I can't believe him. Girl, me either, okay? Has he called you? No, not yet. I'm gonna talk. Girl, they face makes my face hurt, okay? And I swear Darcey's boobs look like they about to pop. Did she just, girl, I cannot with these two chicks. I just cannot. Anyway, so she's just upset or whatever. And because I just ignored all the red flags, because I saw things and I just ignored them. But we never broke up. Okay, we did not break up. So I can't believe he would do this. He acts like he doesn't even care. He doesn't. And that was all with Darcey. Girl, she was on a treadmill running. I'm like, she was running for her life. Running for her life. Anyway, we then have Ed and that girl. Ed and Rose. Who is this? This is Rose. We meet Rose, okay? Because we know that Ed is on a 17-hour flight to get to Rose, who he's only known for 3 months. Okay, so this is Rose, since we know she is 23 years old from the Philippines. Okay, she looks like a child. Are we sure she's 23? I mean, she looks so young. Oh my God. The sad part was Ed said, I feel like, I want to be sure that she likes me because I know I have an amazing personality, but I know I'm not attractive. I'm like, that's not nice. Ed isn't unattractive. He just has a very short neck. Or no neck at all. I don't care when you put it up. But I feel like his face itself isn't not attractive. Okay? Because look at this picture. This is the picture that he sent her. He's not attractive in the face. He's just differently attractive in the face. You know what I'm saying? And you can tell the picture that he sent her that he knew how to shoot them in certain angles to where you can't tell anything in what he looks like. This picture is a catfish. It's a catfish because that's not how he looks in person. Like, and that's why I'm looking like we can't be out here, cat girl. When they show, I said that's not him. It's not. The dog has the face that he doesn't have a chin. And because it's on from the the boob area up, you can't tell how short he is. Because this picture look like he could possibly be tall. He catfished her a little bit, if you ask me. Anyway, we do see Rose, 23, lives at home with his son, who's 4. She brings up how they have no kitchen, no toilets, and they sleep on the floor. She said, yes, it's very hard here, you know what I'm saying, but I remain positive because, that's the way to be. And I live with my sister. We have this house that has 2 rooms. So she's in one room, they're in the other room or whatever. And they live like behind a store that the sister owns and works with or what. I'm like, Lord Jesus. So she brings up how Ed makes her laugh. He's very nice and everything, you know what I'm saying? And I love his hair. His hair is so sexy, okay? That's why he put in there mayonnaise in his hair, because she likes his hair. Anyway, she also brings up, age doesn't matter. I like him. Like, it does. She looking for a sugar daddy, okay? Anyway, she brings up how she wants Ed to give her 2 more kids. Now, Ed has told us he don't want no more children, but she does not know that, but she will soon. So we then see her sister is there as well. Her sister brings up how, Ed is older. Ed is older than my sister. He's also bigger than my sister. He's very, very round, and I don't care because he's rich. I was like, oh The sister's like, look, I'm gonna be honest. We want his money, okay, and that's it. That's it. Anyway, so we then see the dad is also there. Their dad like seems to be like some kind of taxi bike driver or whatever, and he's like, I just want to be sure, the Ed has good intentions with my daughter. Your daughter is trying to not catfish, but she's trying to get that man as a sugar daddy. Okay, you should hope that she has good intentions with him. What's she gonna do for some money? I don't know. Anyway, we do see Ed at the airport waiting about 40 minutes for Rose to get there, because she's saying that she wants to be with him because she wants to have a father figure for her son. That's also why she allows her son to call him daddy so quick, because that's what she wants to do, whatever. And that's also why she wants 2 more kids to keep getting that money. And I don't think that Ed is really, really rich. He's just, comfortable. People from the countries assume if you not poor, you must be rich. That's not how it go. It's a lot in between poor and rich here. It's a whole lot in the middle. Okay. Anyway, but she finally shows up to the airport. She was running late because of traffic or whatever, and they're happy. She's smiling, he's smiling, they hug. Now they don't kiss. But they do hug, whatever. She is taller than him by a couple inches and everything. But she like kind of spins him around like, oh my God. And like spins him, and she like looks or whatever. I thought you would be as tall as me, but you're shorter. He said, yeah, I figured I would tell you that I'm like your same height, that you would not like me. You catfished her, okay? You catfished her. And she keeps looking or whatever. She's like, he is bigger than what I thought, you know what I'm saying? But that's okay with me. That's fine. So, you know what I'm saying? He's my king. I like him. I like you. But again, they did not kiss. Because he kept asking, like, do you like how I look? Do you like me? Because he wants acceptance. He feels like she may not like him, so I just need her to like me. She's like, yeah, you're my king. I like you. Yes, king. I'm looking like, girl. Anyway, they've been in the car going to the hotel. And he's like, so yeah, I got us a hotel or whatever. Have you ever stayed at a hotel? Because she's not in the same city where she lives. She's meeting him in another city. She said, well, yeah, I've been to a hotel before. Like, me and some friends had a hotel party for New Year's Eve. Oh, okay, like you and some female friends? She's like, no, it was some guys too. Oh, yeah. She's like, yeah, it was like 5 guys. And we were partying. He's like, oh, okay, yeah. And you can tell he was like, okay, I don't know what her vagina has been through. Was she like hooking at this party? Like, was it an orgy? What was going on? But you can tell he felt kind of nervous about her admitting that she was in a hotel room with like 5 guys and their friends partying and getting drunk for New Year's Eve. I'm like, it can be something. And then, but you can tell she's sitting there. He like, can I hold your hand? And she's like, oh yeah, sure. But you can tell she's looking at him. She's looking at him like I have to deal with him because I want the money. I want to get to America and get the money. But I think it's a scam. It's a scam. It's a foolery. But they go back to the hotel. We have to see what happens next week. Avery and Ash. We finally meet Ash. Where's the thing at? Okay, we meet Ash, who he looks crazy. He has crazy eyes. He's very, very crazy eyes, and to me, crazy hair. I'm just kind of scared. So we do see she fly over to see him and everything or whatever. She's sad to leave her kids to go see Ash, and because she's never been away from the kids for so long, and she feels like, I'm saying, I've been through so much in life. So much. I'm saying, I just hope, after all I've been through, that this is something real and this trip is worth it. I hope so too, girl. You ain't got no money. So over in Australia, Ash says how, I'm a very spiritual person. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I meditate every morning in the water. I bring my spirits down to me. Okay? And I can control how upset I get. I can control all my emotions through my meditation. Okay. I'm like, all right, Ash, if you say so. And he's sitting out in the water in the ocean, just sitting there. I said, okay, we go. So he brings up how, what I'm saying, he had, he's a women, a relationship expert, and how about 85 to 95% of his clients are women. Okay, he says he feels like the reason clients are more women than men is because women tend to be more open to listening and more open to advice than men are. I mean, I guess that's true. You also can't, bullshit some men. a man sometimes can't bullshit a man into telling him how to get a woman. But I mean, I guess so. But he says he just likes helping these women, find someone who they can be with, if you say so. So, he also admits, because I understand women, I have, saying, a good time with women. I do well with women. I'm like, I bet you do. But them crazy eyes would scare me away. Anyway, he brings up how he was married before. He was married for 8 years. And, he's now, it's weird being a single dad and not being that full-time dad, meaning my son does not live with me full-time. So I'm a single dad who has to go visit my son. And that's hard because I want to be a great father. But that's been since he got divorced. Now, he brings up how, when I met Avery, I feel like our souls have connected, in other lifetimes, you know what I'm saying? And I just feel like I'm very happy with her. He seemed like he's talking a very good game. As if he really, really cared for her. He's talking a really good game. But he's a relationship expert. So, it can all be a ruse. Some fuckery. Okay? So, he also brings up how, I want to propose to her. I want to marry her. But, she's just so cautious. And I have to just hope that, she'll want to do that with me as well. I said we can hope. But we have to see. Okay, so we then see him going to buy flowers for her, and the flower shop man has known Ash for 15 years. He's been coming there for a while, okay, to give flowers for different ladies. And the flower shop man said, "Oh my God, he's always dating someone. He does very well. He does very well with ladies or whatever. He goes to a lot of women. He's a natural at it. He's a natural." I'm like, "Oh my God, he's gonna be just the worst." And I hope he ain't. You can't be playing single moms out here, okay? That's just not nice. And lastly, Yolanda, I can't think what it is. She's still planning to go see her catfish. Her Nigerian, British catfish Williams with an S, okay? But she's like, I'm confused now. Because I could not find the airport that he told me to fly into. So I've been calling and texting and DMing him or whatever, and he has not responded. He just has not. And so we see her call him. We see her DM him a message or whatever, and we can see that he hasn't responded to her other messages and everything. And, I'm just getting worried. He may be getting cold feet. No, honey, no, he busted, okay? Busted is what he is, okay? And then, he's being strange. Usually, I talk to him all the time, but, he's not answering. It's just so strange. No, he's realizing he's busted, and he can't continue to lie. So she says, I'm going to just send him one more DM. And so she DMs him or whatever. We then see how it's later that day. She has the producer come over because she went to his IG to send him a message, and his page was gone. The page was missing or whatever. So the page was deleted, and the name of the account was different or whatever, and there are no posts. I say no. He blocked you. He blocked you. Whenever you pull up somebody's page and you can't see anything, most of the time, that means they blocked you. And it looks like your page is gone. Van from Black Ink Crew Chicago blocks me. And I know that because on my regular page, my private page, I was able to see his stuff, but on my JLeesCorner page, I could not. So, yeah. And it looked just how his page looked. So he just blocked her or whatever. So she keeps calling him. Okay, and he's not answering, and then someone picks up and hangs up. You have been catfished, and just let it go, move on, find someone in your country. That man is not British, he is a Nigerian who probably stays in either Texas or Nigeria, but he knows the gig is up. So clearly, Yolanda is this year's Caesar. And that was the whole episode, okay? I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do not forget to comment below, okay? And to make sure to share this video. And I gotta go. Peace.